Hey trainers, welcome back to Merged Zekrom. Today, we're going to explore something really special. A game that isn't just a quick ROM hack, but a full, dedicated Pokemon mobile experience. This is Pokémon Adventures by X7 Games, an APK-based game that brings Pokemon into the palm of your hands in a way that feels fresh, modern, and absolutely thrilling. Now, you've probably seen a ton of Pokemon fan games, but this one is different. It doesn't need an emulator, doesn't force you to tinker with settings, it just installs like a normal app and runs buttery smooth. And trust me, once you dive into the world of Pokémon Adventures, you're going to notice that it's packed with details, features, and mechanics that make it stand out from anything you've played before. So stick around, because in this video, I'll take you through the storyline, gameplay, features, functions, battles, and even the hidden gems of this game. And yes, I'll also be sharing my first-hand impressions on why you should definitely give it a try. Let's start with the storyline, because honestly, this is where Pokémon Adventures really shines. Unlike traditional Pokémon ROM hacks that mostly revolve around the gym battle format, this game blends together the best elements of the anime, the manga, and original fan concepts. You play as a brand new trainer in a completely custom-built region. The world feels alive. There are bustling towns, quiet villages, mysterious caves, and routes filled with Pokémon waiting to be discovered. But the story isn't just about badges. It's layered. You'll be chasing after your dream of becoming a Pokémon champion, while also uncovering a dark mystery that threatens the balance of the region. There's a villainous team in the mix, of course. But they aren't just a copy-paste of Team Rocket. They've got their own backstory, their own motives, and throughout the journey, you'll see cutscenes and scripted events that give them depth. It feels more like an anime season. Every mission pushes the story forward and keeps you hooked. The game doesn't leave you with endless grinding either. It balances story, exploration, and battles in a way that keeps the pace exciting. Think of it as Pokémon meets RPG storytelling, all designed for your mobile device. Now let's talk about the gameplay mechanics and controls, because this is where most fan games either shine or fail. Pokémon Adventures absolutely nails it. Instead of relying on clunky emulator overlays, this APK has native touch controls designed specifically for mobile. You've got a joystick for movement that's smooth and responsive, perfectly calibrated for running through tall grass or weaving through crowded towns. On-screen action buttons let you interact with NPCs, open your menu, and of course, battle with ease. What's even better is the fluid navigation system menus open instantly, Pokémon summaries are neatly organized, and item usage is streamlined. You won't waste time fumbling through menus. Everything is designed to be one tap away. There's also an autosave feature built into the app, meaning you don't need to stress about progress being lost if your phone dies mid-game. For a mobile Pokémon experience, this is a game changer, and in battles, the controls feel just right. Selecting moves, swapping Pokémon, or using items is super smooth, so you can focus on strategy, not on fighting the controls. Now, the heart of any Pokémon game, the Pokémon roster. Pokémon Adventures is absolutely loaded in this department. Unlike some ROM hacks that limit you to one or two generations, Pokémon Adventures features Pokémon from across multiple gens, from Kanto to Galar. That means you can build a dream team mixing old favorites like Charizard and Gengar with modern legends like Lucario, Greninja, or even Drand Kindonkar's bursting sweat scripts. What would be a comedy sport? Some Pokémon have unique typings, redesigned sprites, or even new abilities. Imagine a fire-water type that changes the way you think about battle matchups. It keeps things unpredictable and exciting. Yes, Mega Evolutions are available, giving you that nostalgic thrill of unleashing a powered-up monster mid-battle. On top of that, certain rare Facamon are sprinkled in exclusive to this game only, so you'll always have something new to discover. Catching Pokémon feels rewarding too. The encounter system includes wild areas with rare spawns, weather-based variations, and time-of-day exclusives. So whether it's morning, evening, or night, the world feels alive with possibilities. What separates Pokémon Adventures from the rest are its story missions and side quests. This isn't a copy-paste journey of 8 gyms and in Elite Four, it's much deeper. Main missions carry the weight of the overarching story, where you'll face rivals, legendary encounters, and villains with cinematic cutscenes. But beyond that, the game includes tons of side quests. NPCs and towns or routes often have mini-stories for you. Some might ask you to retrieve a lost item, others challenge you to unique battles, and sometimes, completing them unlocks hidden Pokémon or rare rewards. These aren't just filler, they actually help the world feel connected and interactive. One cool example there are missions where you need to protect Pokémon from poachers, or uncover secrets in abandoned labs. These kinds of events remind you that this game isn't only about catching Pokémon, it's about being part of a living, breathing world. This game also introduces a ton of unique functions and custom systems that make it feel far more advanced than a typical hack. Day and night cycle. The game reflects real-world time. Some Pokémon only spawn during certain times of the day, so timing your adventure actually matters. Quest log. No more forgetting where you left off. The game tracks your missions and side quests in an easy-to-read log. Pokédex upgrade. It's more than a list. It shows habitats, variations, and even quest-related Pokémon hints. Shop system. With in-game coins, you can buy potions, Pokeballs, TMs, and even cosmetics for your trainer. Events and updates. The devs behind X7 keep pushing new content, seasonal events, limited time encounters, and even balance changes to keep the game fresh. All of these systems combined make Pokémon Adventures feel like a complete, polished RPG, rather than just a fan experiment. Of course, no Pokémon game is complete without battles, and Pokémon Adventures takes this seriously. The battle system is classic turn-based, but with smooth animations, polished transitions, and special effects that make every move pop. Thunderbolts crack across the screen, flamethrowers light up the field, and status effects like sleep or paralysis are clearly represented. There are single battles, double battles, and boss encounters, and some bosses are designed almost like raid fights, where brute force won't cut it. You'll need real strategy, thinking about typing, abilities, and move synergy. Abilities and weather mechanics are faithfully recreated. So rain boosts water moves, sandstorms chip away at non-rock or steel Pokémon. It feels authentic to mainline Pokémon games. Another awesome touch Pokémon Adventures includes online features. You can battle with friends, trade Pokémon, and even test your skills on ranked leaderboards. It's rare to see this in a fan-made APK, but it really gives the game longevity. Instead of just finishing the story and moving on, you can actually keep building, battling, and interacting with a community of players. So why should you play Pokémon Adventures? Because it's more than just another fan game. It blends the nostalgia of classic Pokémon with the polish of a modern RPG. You've got an original storyline, a massive roster, custom Pokémon, side quests, events, online play, and so much more. And the best part, it's completely free to download from X7 Games. You don't need fancy setups or emulators, just install and jump into the adventure. That wraps up today's deep dive into Pokémon Adventures by X7 Games. If you're a true Pokémon fan looking for a fresh adventure with a real story, massive features, and modern gameplay, this is a game you simply can't miss. Go ahead, download it, play it, and let me know in the comments which part of the game excites you the most. For me, it's definitely the custom Pokémon and the story-driven missions. They just keep me hooked. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to Merged Zekrom, and ring the bell so you don't miss my future gameplay videos, guides, and reviews. This is Merged Zekrom signing off. Until next time, stay legendary.